We are back for another round of NRL tipping. For the first game, we have Panthers versus Rabbitohs. Big game, I think. Panthers still at home. We have a predicted scoreline 12-8 at halftime, and then Rabbitohs getting the job done 18-20 full time. I think this will be a massive game going down to the final minutes, but I think if any team can beat the Panthers this week, it'd be the Rabbitohs. First time try scorer Campbell Graham, and the player to watch Lachlan Ilias coming off a really good game. Headline, I think Rabbitohs beat Panthers in a close game, and I think they'll get the win. Up next we have the Eels taking on the Sharks. Eels at home at Bankwest again. Scoreline, we've got 16-6, Eels way half time, and then full time I think Eels will get the job done 22-12, especially with Sharks missing some key players, Wade Graham and Nico Hines. First try scorer, I have Mike Acevo, and player to watch, my player to watch is Jermaine Hopgood. Headline, I reckon Eels down Sharks to get their first win of the year. Up next we have the biggest game of the round, Broncos taking on the Cowboys. Broncos at home, I think it'll be a massive game, close game. I reckon halftime will be 12-all, and then full time I reckon Broncos will down the Cowboys 19-18, and Golden Point with a field goal. Probably from Adam Reynolds, this is why he is my player to watch for that game. And first try scorer, I reckon Jeremiah Nana will go in first. Headline, Golden Point field goal wins derby for Broncos. Then we have the Roosters taking on the Warriors. Roosters at home, I reckon it'll be 8-6 at halftime, and Roosters got a scaring last week by the Dolphins, but I think Roosters will get the job done here 14-12. I reckon they'll edge out the Warriors. That is my headline player to watch. Challenging Nickel Cookstad should be the player to watch, and first try scorer I reckon will be Brandon Smith. Up next we have Dolphins taking on the Raiders. Dolphins at home again, and Dolphins sitting in third, which is pretty surprising, but can they keep it up? We have half-time, I reckon it'll be 12-8, and then full-time 24-14 to the Dolphins. First-time try scorer, I reckon it'll be Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow, and my player to watch is Sebastian Chris. And I reckon headline, Dolphins will pull off another win against the Raiders. I reckon they'll beat the Raiders. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Next up, we have the Storm taking on the Bulldogs. This will be probably not a close one. Storm at home, 16-0 half time, and full time will be 34-4. First time try scorer Xavier Coates, and player to watch is Harry Grant, and I reckon Storm will take down Bulldogs in a very convincing win. Then we have the Tigers at home taking on the Knights. Both teams desperate for their first win, scoreline 12-10 to the Tigers, and then full time I reckon it will be Tigers 14, Knights 12. First try scorer I reckon will be Dan Loy, and the player to watch was Adam Dewey. He was pretty good last week, and I reckon he'll shine in this game. And I reckon Tigers will survive the Knights in a pretty close one. Then finally we have the Dragons taking on the Titans. Dragons at home for their first game of the season. Scoreline I reckon will be 8-6, and then full time 14-10 to the Dragons. First try scorer I reckon will be Tyrell Sloan, and the player to watch for me is Ben Hunt. And my headline is Dragons winning their first game against the Titans. And then Seagulls with the bye, really good last week, and they'll rest up and be ready for the next round. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys do good with your tips, and comment down who you think will win the Dolphins vs Raiders game.